Occasionally, after you've transferred a product or service, you'll have a facility space that you need to give up. And that's because the business may be leasing the space and need to turn it back to the landlord, or the business may own property, in which case the real estate group may want to sell it or lease it to someone else. And this is where the last Tollgate comes into play. Hello, my name is Fidel Candel, co-founder of OpExecs, a consortium of continuous improvement professionals focused on operational excellence. A solid transfer plan has 5 tollgates. Each stage has its own purpose with well-defined deliverables. So let's talk about the last and final tollgate, number 5. The decommission stage has 3 key deliverables. The first one being broom sweeping. The second being disposal of any assets that were left behind. And finally, the last one is very critical and time-consuming of any environmental issues that needs to be addressed. For all of these, be sure to use checklists, which are very helpful reminders of the countless tasks which need to be delegated or completed by a subject matter expert. For example, in the broom sweeping checklist, be sure to read the lease agreement clause, which mentions any specific condition a space is to be turned back into the landlord. This will avoid having to pay for any penalties due to a breach of contract. The disposition checklist should cover excess equipment, tooling, materials, any indirect materials that were developed as part of the execution tollgate number 3. And finally, for the environmental checklist, be sure to work closely with your EH&S experts for any phase 1 or phase 2 studies that may need to be performed, including disposal of any hazardous waste or any site remediation which may be necessary. Most real estate transactions require a written third-party assessment in order to avoid any future legal claims. Once you've done your due diligence, then you can seek approval from the steering team to formally close out this project. Until then, just remember what Dwight D. Eisenhower said. Plans are worthless. Planning is everything.